clearly and effectively is a very important skill, and 21st century skills emphasize that the children should have good communication skill. So the whole purpose of having this weekend session is what we are doing on this and what the schools are doing on this to improve this communication skill. So as a Wisdom Pass school, we have taken a lot of initiatives to improve this one of the skill uh, in our children. So first, these are all the initiatives. The first thing is we have made campus language as strictly as English, so that the child always communicate in English, and whether they are speaking to their friends or whether they are speaking to the teachers, they will be communicating only in English language. So that is one initiative to improve their communication. And the other thing is Wisdom. That is one of our initiative where the child will be given different topics, common topics. It can be a fruit or vegetable, or it can be a family. It can be about the country. So the child will be preparing and coming and speaking for 30 seconds or 1 minute to improve his public speaking skill. And to improve their vocabulary, we initiate spell bee competitions. We conduct in various phases. We give a lot of words, 80, 100 words, and the child will prepare with meaning, with spelling, and there will be a competition on that to improve the vocabulary of the children. So around 300 words in one academic year, the child is learning and understanding. Then we have another initiative, that is Wisdom Studio. So in CBSE school, as a CBSE school, we have one of the activity called ASL, Assessment of Speaking and Learning, where we will be playing audio clip or video clip, and the child will listen and observe. And after that, we will be conducting an assessment to know the listening skill as well as the writing skill of the student. So this is one of the activity which helps the children to improve their listening skill as well as the writing skill, and to improve their handwriting. So we conduct handwriting competitions. We give a topic and they are going to write it, and they uh, write it in a very legibly, and they improve their handwriting. So that is one internal competition. And also we share the themes of the assembly. So every week, the different grade students prepare and come on the different topics and demonstrate on the stage, and they speak on the topic and theme of the month. So through this internal activities, the children will get an opportunity to demonstrate their communication skill, and also they will improve it. So these are all the initiatives of the Wisdom Park is doing it to improve the communication skill. And if the teachers feel that this is worthy and this is effective, they can implement. Then next, second skill is collaboration or leadership skill. So the main purpose of the education system is we need to create leaders, and we need to create job givers, not the job seekers. As well as the we don't ha- we are not uh, making the children as laborers. So to improve the leadership qualities and to work in the team, the child has to be given opportunity to work in a team environment. So the child will develop this skill through various activity, and this is a very important skill uh, which will help the child to become a leader in the future. So, to improve the leadership qualities and leadership skill, the Wisdom Park takes few initiatives, and the very important the activity can be uh, this one given to the child is to improve the leadership quality is sports. So because the sports is the only one thing, very important thing, where the child will perform in the group, in the team, and the child will build the leadership qualities. And you can also conduct a lot of group events, group activities, It can be an academic, or it can be a co-curricular activity, or it can be any indoor or outdoor activity where a group of children are involved. And with that kind of activity, the child will work with the different kinds of different types of students, and with different minds, and they will learn this leadership skill. So child has to be taught to work in a different environment, and with with a different team leaders, team members. And we also initiate wisdom social service, where group of children will be involved in the social services like donation and charity. So that is also one of the activity where the children will work in the teams, and they build their leadership quality. And if the children are really good and having a good leadership quality, you can take them to the different level by making them as a SPL, ASPL, and making them monitors, prefects, so that they'll be getting an opportunity to lead the team. So through these initiatives, the child will get the opportunity, and you're giving a platform for the children to become a leader. Then also field trips or outdoor activities also help them to improve this leadership qualities. Apart from then, any activity that involves more than one child, it can be a project, it can be any kind of events, responsibilities can be given, and children have to work in the team, and through which they will develop this leadership or collaborative skill. Then next skill is very important skill, that is a critical thinking skill. In simple words, we can say we have to make our children smart, and we have to make our children to think smart. So this is the ability to analyze information, evaluate evidence, and make reasoned decisions. And children should be taught how to solve the problems, complex problems, and they should be ready to solve different kinds of problems, because they'll be facing a different kind of world in the future. So the overall idea about the skill is children should be taught to work smarter, not harder, because now the world has changed. The world demands the smart people, not the hardworking people. So when you see the industry, now we have a concept of work from home, where the task will be given to the employee, and the employee need to complete the task. There is no time limit. He can complete the task in 1 hour also, or in the 12 hours also. But to complete that, he needs critical thinking if he requires to complete it faster. So this skill is very important for the future of the children. So how will we develop this critical thinking among our children? So again, we have taken few initiatives in our classrooms to improve the critical thinking among our children. The first thing is we can involve them in the debates. So we give them some hypothetical topics, let them talk on the topic, and use their mind and thinking about various options. And also the NCRT and CBSE has a different pattern of question paper to improve the skill. They add case study questions in regular tests and exams. We have assessment and reasoning questions, objective type of questions can be included in the test and exams. And the very important thing what the teacher can do inside the class is they have to encourage the children to ask more questions. And the children ask more questions, they think more, and they improve the critical thinking skill. And also the children can be given some project based some projects in a team, so that they will apply their thinking skill, and they make some projects. So this kind of assessment, this kind of activities help the children to improve their critical thinking skills. So the different kinds of questions the children ask, and the different types of questions the teacher give, in the homework, and the teachers encourage the children to answer the different kinds of questions, will help the children to improve their critical thinking skill. If the teacher is giving the book back questions, the direct questions, and the child is easily able to answer it without putting much efforts, then that will not be sufficient for him to develop this skill. So this is about the critical thinking skill. Then we have next skill is creativity. So creativity is the only one thing which even AI and Chat GPT cannot do it. Creativity is the unique feature of human being, because human beings are very creative. The artificial intelligence or Chat GPT can give you the data only, which is how much, whatever the data we have fed it in the system. It will not give anything which is not there in the system. So, but the human brain are the only one thing which can uh, give the different creative answers and different methods. So the creativity is considered as universal currency, because the world appreciate the creativity, and the world gives value to the creativity. And this skill is very important, the child has to develop the creativity. In general words, the child has to think out of the box, and child should be appreciated because of his unique answer and because of his unique approach. So usually what happen in the schools, if the child is questioning more, or child is writing a answer in a different way, the teachers do not accept that, and teachers are not will not be happy with that. Teachers expect that everybody should write a common answer, everybody should write uh, the answer what is given in the book or in the notes. But we have to encourage them to think in a different way. See, actually the almighty also have created the human beings unique. Our biometric do not match with billions of people. Our IDs, our so many biological things do not match. So the God himself wants us to be unique, wants us to be different in thinking and doing our work. So this kind of skill is also very important. Children should develop in the early stage. So the in early stage, if we encourage them, that will be more useful from the KG to primary. So it is just an encouragement through which the child will definitely learn, and we need to appreciate and we need to encourage them. So don't expect the answers to be different when the class is having 40 children. Let the 40 children also give the answer in a different way, and let the 40 children think in a different way. Let the 40 children approach be different. So, through which in the classroom, just changing the approach and changing the environment will help the children to think different. So, the different initiatives what we can initiate to improve the curiosity, art and crafts, where the child develop the creativity, the photography, the encouraging curiosity, as I said, inside the class, and asking them more questions, and encouraging unique answer from the children, and just appreciating them for being unique and different in their learning approach, not expecting that everybody answer in the same manner. That through which we can encourage them to be more creative and unique in learning. So this is a very important skill uh, which we are focusing in the 21st century. So all this these are just four important skills, but there are many more skills requires more time. But these are all very important skills which can be implemented in a very easy manner, and these skills definitely help the children and definitely will make the children adaptable in the future. So these are all the 21st century skills emphasize more on the child should be taught how to learn. It's not about what to learn. It is about how to learn. So the child should be taught that whatever they learn, they have to understand, and they have to experience. That will be very useful for their future. Otherwise, as a principal, I have seen at the time of hiring the teachers, at the time of recruitment, hundreds of teachers with their required qualification, they apply for the job, but it is very painful that we see that they lack lot of skills, which is important for them to be a teacher. So because of that, they will not get the opportunity. So not only if we focus on those skills, tomorrow when the children are going out and when they uh, face the world and they join the industry, our children should not be handicapped. So because of that, these skills should be developed in the early stage, and we should ensure that the children should not do rote learning. See, when we see the old method of learning, the requirement was just they have to complete the studies and should become a graduate. But the things have been changed now. So now people are becoming a graduate, but they are not acquiring the skill. So that's why it's a very serious issue where the children should be taught to acquire the skills rather than acquiring the marks and the grade. So the more skills they develop and they acquire, and inshallah they'll be more equipped to face the world and to face the challenges. Otherwise, we are making the children handicapped, because after 10 years, whatever they are learning inside the class, whatever the methodology, the pedagogy we are using to teach them, that will be outdated, and the child will not get any benefit in the future. So the 21st century skills are very important, and the children have to be encouraged to uh, focus on other things apart from academics. The education is something which is holistic actually. It is not about only the exams. It is not about the only test. It is not about the completing the studies or appearing for the board exam. Education should be viewed as a complete holistic approach, where the child is learning everything. Child is improving the communication, child is developing his leadership qualities, and child is also getting opportunity to uh, improve his critical thinking, and child is also improving creativity, and child is also learning the digital awareness. So all these things, the multi-dimensional approach, make our children leaders of tomorrow. Instead of laborers of tomorrow, they'll be the leaders of tomorrow. Otherwise, we have seen thousands of uh, candidates after completing their studies, because of the skills, they are not able to get a good job. So we don't want to see this kind of situation after 5 years or 10 years. Uh, our children should not face that kind of problem. So from the early stage, because so many children, if we just focus it in the early stage about their 21st century skills, then the children will not face any problem, and they'll be prepared to face the challenges. And for that, the I think most of the schools are already initiating a lot of things. So this is what the Wisdom Park is focusing on, those four skills. And detail about that, we have already scheduled in the next weekend individually about different skill. Our all teachers will be getting the opportunity to share you the best practices inside the class. So inshallah, the other schools will get to know the other practices what our teachers in the Wisdom Park are doing it. So this is just about the four skills I wanted to share to the teachers about how to implement these skills inside the class. We have time, sir, still. Yes.
Over, sir. 30,
Okay.
7:30. You you're
Okay, sir.
concluding, huh?
Thank you. I'll just wind up, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving opportunity, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for Sadiq Pasha Saab, principal of Wisdom Park International School. Very important topic he has selected today, 21st century skills. So all schools have to concentrate on this topic. Only giving ordinary remote root memory, usual root memory knowledge, we should not consign ourselves, restrict ourselves, but we must now go for 21st century skills. Sir has very ably told that skills is the ability to do something and use one's knowledge effectively and with most fruitfulness. So that is important. So many skills are there. Now our children
Yes.
are having skill to ride the bicycle, where one wheel rotating in bikes, and also many skills they have developed. But they are not fruitful to them. They are only harmful to
Yes.
them, and even takes their life. We say on videos how they do their tricks and ended up in their own life affected. So that is not the skill. So it should be fruitful. It should be fruitful to them and fruitful to the family, fruitful to the nation. So sir has pointed out a very important point. And our education must be dimensional, and it should not be restricted only to the subjects which is there. So only multi-dimensional approach will make our children shine in future. And sir also told that experiential learning is there. Experiential learning is more important than rote learning. So that we have to get by hands-on experiment and making them feel and do the things. And sir also has elaborately explained about the four C's: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. So a lot of things